Hello and welcome back to Coin Matters channel. So now we're on equal footing. It's getting dangerously close to us now. This month's 31st was the initial target date. The date has been tentatively scheduled for the 13th or 14th of the next month. It looks like we have a firm date there. On Tuesday, we will release a podcast. The possibility that it will be quite late in the day. On Wednesday, the L1 Task Force's project manager will share this information with the public. Having these feedback loops, especially through speech, is crucial for us since so many questions can be answered quickly. It's easy to find fault in anything. You can ask questions and get honest responses. Excellent work. Parity is upon us, but for now what matters most to us as a community is that we are still here, still moving forward, still a part of the ship. What makes equality so vital? There have been a lot of demands on our time. It's important to remember that the blockchain we were given was in tatters and no longer functioned properly. What we were left with was a stripped-down skeleton of a system that functioned. We're rolling back the clock now. The power is being restored. After we achieve parity, there won't be much left for the L1 crew to do, if anything at all. That's why we built the testnet in the first place. It's an entirely new arena. But as we break even, that will become more and more obvious. Because of constraints on their time, money, and resources, they must prioritize their activities. And we need to approach the matters at hand with the utmost deliberation, care, and savviness. I feel a connection to USDC. It has my attention. There's no doubt that legal trouble is on the horizon, but things are shaping up to show that we're taking our own path and not cooperating with the established order. That's why this is crucial. So, as I was saying, the Us.Thanks testnet is a pretty good indicator of how closely the L1 follows developments in the wider community, which is crucial. That's what will set us apart in the next 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8 months compared to where we are right now. Parity. Equanimity is. There are numerous possible negative outcomes. However, considering my conversations with many engineers and the people I know about the upcoming events, I am confident that everything will go as smoothly as it possibly can. The significance of this update to our system cannot be overstated. As a result, it's recommended that you follow LUNC Burn Army if you use Medium. I suggest changing his name to something more, well, acceptable, but in the end you should follow him because the upcoming sprint meetings cover almost everything related to completing these cross-chain liquidity assessments. I've gone on and on about the significance of making as many IBC connections as possible, but first we need to take stock of the situation. We have to figure out if that's in our best interests. It's clear that they have a routine set up in these sprint sessions. This is, in fact, the excellent Trello. There are a lot of big-time business people who use Trello, and it's a great method for them to show us that, well, see, we're always doing stuff. People can always find something to take. No one has ever stopped and wondered, what do I do now? Things exist, tickets are available, select a ticket, just do it. When you're finished, toss it in a stupid box and return to the beginning to start another one. Please have it reviewed. Excellent work. I'm overjoyed to see the utilization of such systems, especially considering the low cost of tools like Trello, unless you opt for the paid premium version. A lot of it is gratis. We require, and this is something that has only recently occurred, is that, the L1 team, all you saw previously was all these different people and Twitter spaces, just talking and debating and bickering. Such a thing simply wouldn't happen today. Everything has calmed down now. Folks are buckling down. And, we've been here before, when we weren't all that well-liked or trendy or successful. This is a low point. Then, without warning, we held a fair the next week. Then, as the price of admission to the fair went up, people from all walks of life began getting involved and getting excited. And this is all par for the course when dealing with crypto. It's not always easy sailing in the world of cryptography, so if you can't handle a little friction now and then, you probably shouldn't be in the field. There will be ups and downs, speed bumps, and everything in between. The current BTC predominance scenario has an impact on everyone. So, we're back at square one. Once we're on equal footing, I think we can move on. As they move forward with the less complicated ideas I discuss on this channel, such as a sensible tax structure, we may expect to see positive changes. In the end, I'm going to do all in my power to ensure that a sensible tax structure is implemented, because, you know, a 1.2% burn tax would be awesome. When we're on an upswing, though, people can't get enough of us. We're not trying to decentralize trading by making people think, well, I won't do that because, you know, I'm going to get taxed this many times, but rather we're doing a 13x when, in reality, we need to be as caring and considerate as possible to projects, people, and trying to incentivize trading. You don't have a thoughtless system where trades are made without much consideration. It's similar to how contactless payments can be risky for many people because it only takes touching a card 10 or 15 times a day to pile up a significant amount of money quickly. Even while wasteful expenditure is undesirable, we hope to encourage it if it leads to the outcomes we seek. And you'd like it if they'd part with their cash. To have fun with them is exactly what we're after. On equal terms. There are now countless new possibilities. We are transitioning towards a new era of smart contracts. The eventual obsolescence of legacy smart contracts will free us to pursue more goals and integrate with a wider range of partners. Apps like ThinkTerra Poker, for example, have increased the size of their smart contracts. With progress toward equality, all of this will eventually disappear. Let's just upgrade to a new system. We're switching to a better system. It improves in quality, intelligence, speed, and difficulty. To be fair, the old method wasn't exactly terrible. If you'll recall, we had a fully functional infrastructure before we started doing all this updating. Also, it worked perfectly every time. Everything always functioned perfectly. If we make it to the station promptly, you can also observe the Us.Thanks repeg. In the upper right corner of my wallet is my name, and some people have asked me how I got there. As you can see, this is the validator's wallet, where the commission and other rewards are stored. Okay, let's get back to the cash register. These stablecoins will immediately begin operating. There will be activities available to them. What this is and where it comes from is presently 30 days worth of commission for a node operator, in case you were wondering. Okay? The monthly upkeep is equivalent to around $2,000. So, I guess you can do the math on that. But, as I was saying, all of these stablecoins will be operational, will perform as intended, will be used, and will be put to their intended purpose. In my opinion, we are working toward breaking even or even making progress toward a Us.Thanks by doing all of these things. And if you're wondering what the ultimate goal is, it might be as simple as re-enabling the mint-to-burn system after we've repaid the US Treasury and developing an algorithmic feedback loop that makes it financially advantageous to reduce the money supply. In my opinion, and as you well know, Mark, this video is just that. That's the direction I see us going in, anyway. I believe that to be the ultimate destination. The way to get to a place like this, you say? It's looking promising. People will want to get engaged because of how juicy it is. The time when people want to get involved isn't when you're telling them that they've reached rock bottom and that we're about to start climbing out of this hole we've dug for ourselves. When people see something green, like candles, they automatically assume that whatever it is going to keep continuing. How much further can it go? After that, they do what? You arrive there and immediately begin perusing material. You take a look at the interesting stuff that's out there, and then, you know, fear of missing out kicks in. There are a lot of moving parts at play here. The bright side is that we're almost finished, right? As a result of holding BTC for the 4.5 years till it halves in value. And you know, I know a lot of people are sitting there thinking, you know, I wish this would all happen today, but if we time this incremental repeg and the mint-to-burn system of coming back with BTC halving, it seems like a recipe for like the utmost perfect storm. In such a scenario, we would repeg extremely rapidly and with great force. Just what happens after that could prove to be rather intriguing. Therefore, I am not concerned about the coming week, the week after, or the date of parity. Where do we see ourselves going in the long run, and what are our long-term ambitions right now? Check out how long it will be until Bitcoin's value halves. The time period cannot exceed 380 days. There's finally enough data for a meaningful historical analysis of cryptocurrency prices, and we're getting close to that point. You can track the progression of these events over time by timing them to the half of BTC. But sure, it's all food for thought in the end, guys, and if you appreciated this video and liked this channel, I hope by now I've earned your membership. On your way out, please subscribe if you haven't already, like and/or comment if you have something to say. As a result, the channel expands. The channel and video are more easily recognized by the algorithm. And, as it turns out, that aids me greatly. Little things like that really do make a difference. And if you're watching for free, don't skip the commercials. It's a big benefit to me as well. It contributes significantly more money to the channel than the £300 or so it makes every month. With any luck, things will start to improve over time. I am an absolute stalwart. Here I am. The vessel is still making its way through the water, and this is what it's all about, keeping going even when things become rough. Like I said before, you won't get rich if you can't hold on to your money. Remain modest, remain alert, and stay safe, people. Keep an eye out for imposters and doubles. Be wary of imposters who claim to be me. Nothing here should be taken as financial advice. It's all over today. Please like and if you enjoyed, and subscribe my channel. See you in the next video. Bye.